Hundreds of Syrians, including refugees, started leaving Lebanon after opposition forces took control of the Syrian capital, Damascus, through the only available crossing, the Al-Masna crossing, which connects the capitals of the two countries. This is the second wave of return after around 400,000 people left during the Hezbollah-Israeli conflict in Lebanon. According to official figures, the numbers of Syrian refugees in Lebanon exceeded 2 million people, including nearly 300,000 who are not officially registered with the UNHCR.
We miss Syria so much. We can't describe our joy. My children were born here. They don't know Syria. They didn't drink its water. I ask my daughter, "Where are you from?" She tells me from Syria. Hope God doesn't forgive Assad for making us leave our own country.
I left Syria in 2016, and it feels good now that I'm returning to my country. In the end, no matter how long it takes, it's still our country. I can't describe my joy.
Many reasons had pushed Syrians, especially young men, to leave the country. These include fear of opposing the Assad regime, escape compulsory military service, which since the outbreak of the conflict in Syria had no time limit, as well as the terrible economic situation.
Indescribable joy. What can I tell you? I left Syria in 2014. I'm going back to Damascus. I miss it.
I'm Manther from Sweden. Our happiness is great. I left Syria 2 years ago. Everyone is happy, as you can see. And now we're going back.
Lebanon's northern provinces recorded a displacement movement from border villages inside Syria to the city of Hermel, opposite the Syrian town of Qusayr. Meanwhile, the Lebanese army reportedly reinforced its presence to keep the newly displaced people in the area.
We were in Syria at night. We were surprised that they told us to get out of our village, and we came to Lebanon, and Lebanon never received us. Honestly, the situation was very bad.
Lebanon's General Security has directed that restrictions be displaced on the entry of Syrians into Lebanon. Lebanese Prime Minister Najib Mikati has called for tightening the border situation and distancing Lebanon from the repercussions of the rapid changes in Syria. Despite Lebanese attempts to distance themselves from the repercussions, they cannot be completely avoided due to geographical and popular ties, as well as the decades-long of the Syrian regime's role in Lebanon. Zahraa, Alderzi, CGTN, Beirut.